Hello, Bobs. This is round two from Olga Bird's home. What this? I almost knocked over one of my pitchforks. Does it say Olga? No, I can't read it. Anyway, this is somebody's travel case from her estate. Let me put the light on so you can see it. Don't knock my shit over, please. And we'll go right into the books. Let me move Napoleon to the side. Don't want to knock anything over. The Life of Washington in Words of One Syllable by Josephine Pollard. Don't know if this book has any value. Didn't care. I got everything in this box for $15. Well, plus 75 cents surcharge. The box itself was $10, so all these books, $5.75. The Negro Revolution by Robert Goldston. This is from the library of Wayne Memorial High School, which is nearby. This will go with my Riot and Revolutionary books. Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte, and is that Jane Austen? Who wrote Jane Eyre? Oh yeah, Charlotte Bronte. These are 1943 deluxe editions. Both of them were owned by Dorothy Zimmerman, whoever she was, so I get double out of this one. I get the book plates. This says 2 volumes, so I'm not sure if that includes the second book or what. But it's got some good wood plates in there. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that's got the Machine zombie women. I don't know what these. I don't know anything about the story, so. Is this volume 1 of the 2? No, I think that there must be a second volume to this. I didn't see it if there was. Some wood cuts for you. Nice jacket or cover illustrations. Ruby, or A Heart of Gold, 1905, from Grandmother Carey. Ruby, or A Heart of Gold by A. Lila Riley, David C. Cook. Don't know if it's actually, I guess it's got to be at least 1905, doesn't it? Yes, Christmas gift. Jane Eyre. Is it Eyre or Eyre? Book claims it's from 1883, John Alden, but I'm not sure. I don't know when it was written anyway, so. Jane Eyre. Is it Jane Eyre? Jane Eyre. Seems to be complete, whatever it is. Can't hurt to have an old copy of Jane Eyre or Wormwood. Like the cover. Wormwood. La Absinthe de Paris. Guessing it's missing the frontispiece page. Frontispiece. No, maybe not. One of my books. H. Meredith. Hearst and Company, probably early 1900s. Since I own a lot of Eden Southworth books, you can assume that, and they were made by the Hearst Company. Several editions were. The Green Mouse. Really like the pictorial on this. Looks like a mermaid, perhaps. Looking in a mirror. An idol of the idol. The Green Moose. Moose. Which the remorseless and inexorable results of psychical research are revealed to the very young. This looks like a great book, bruv. Robert Chambers. Charles Mercer's raging novel of illicit love, haunting, beautiful, shocking. Very rich and very successful. Yes, they are. Another copy of Mandingo by Kyle Onstadt. I have several copies of Mandingo, but now I got another. Can never have too many copies of Mandingo. Behind the hoop skirts and hospitality, the mint juleps and magnolia blossoms of the Old South was a world few people knew existed, a world of violence, cruelty, greed, and lust. Mandingo brings the vivid life, blah, 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 blah. The life of Theodore Roosevelt. And inside is a postcard of the Searchers, though it wasn't originally in this book. I put it in there. Found it in a scrap heap, so I put it in there. May already have this book, don't know, don't care. This one's got a lot of good stuff in it. This is just some kind of invitation to something. Won't pertain to you since you're probably not from Michigan. But there's a bunch of tipped in little Jesus, not tipped in, but little Jesus prayers inside here. The little flower. This stamp here was really interesting to me. It'd be great if this was one of those rare stamps that was worth $17 million. And I have it. That'd be great. Doubtful, but you never know. There was other stuff in here too. Thought there was a diploma. Wasn't Olga's diploma? There it is. Santa Maria School, Olga Bonanni. The thing is, I've seen Olga's name with several different surnames, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Not sure who this guy is. That could be Father Joseph Coughlin. Given at Detroit, Michigan, this 12th day of June, 1941. Bonanni. So many different names attached to Olga. I understand she was married. I wonder if she was married several times. She was 96 when she died, so what would she have been in 41? That's 59 plus 70, 83, so she'd have been like 12 or 13 when that diploma was given for whatever school it was. So Bonanni obviously was her maiden name. 1914. A lot of these are obviously antique. 1939. See, the Shrine of the Little Flower is a cathedral, not in Detroit proper. Perhaps there was one at one point, but it's now, I think, in Royal Oak, which is a northern suburb of Detroit. Love, Pauline, today, Olga, wishing you a holy and happy Easter. But the Shrine of the Little Flower is a known landmark in those parts, and I believe Father Coughlin, maybe it was Charles Coughlin. Shows you how much I know. But I'm not sure if this book is connected to the copyrights by Charles Coughlin, so I'm not sure if this book probably is connected to the Shrine of the Little Flower, which is better for me historical wise, since I'm in Metro Detroit. And then there's these. I got these only because of the mystery of the haunted house. Penny Allen, never heard of her. Assuming she's like what's her name? The Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. The General Library of the Veterans Hospital at Dearborn. Here's Olga Bird's certificate of registration from not the University of Michigan, from Michigan, 1962. She drove a Buick, 1956 Buick, two-door. 3,775 pounds was it. Detroit Public Schools Students Irregularity Permit, which I assume is 1945, is from to go to the restroom. I didn't know there was a general library at the Veterans Hospital in Dearborn. In fact, I didn't even know there was a hospital there, but this has some nice illustrations of color illustrations, possibly pictures of roses. So, it can't hurt. 1948. How to Grow Roses. A few drawings by Olga. Tomorrow I'm going to go back and get some of her mirrors and stuff like that. So far I've spent, what, 30, 45 bucks at the house? Instruction book for BMX bicycles. I don't know if that's worth anything. Hopefully someone needs a instruction manual, and I can sell it to them for $7 million. What's this? Oh, it shows the bike. And then the Black Slate Digest, Detroit, Michigan, voice of the black community recall petition. Let's get rid of Mayor Lucas. Yeah, I think William Lucas was the first black, what was he, the chief executive officer of Wayne County, which is the county that Detroit is in. Is that Kwame Kilpatrick? That must be his father. He went to prison. Maybe it was Kwame. I think maybe they both went to prison. Anyway, that's what we got for our next book haul. How many books is this total? We got 2 there. There's 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 total for $5.75. Not bad. Tomorrow I go back to clean up.